Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheraton Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. So tonight we're getting ready to process chickens. We've got a little north of 100, about 100 chickens to process tomorrow morning. So we're going to get the processing set up ready tonight, put everything together, get everything in its place as much as we can so that it speeds the process up in the morning. Right now we're just about completely out of chicken breasts. We've got some leg thigh quarters, some wings, some half birds, some whole birds left. But we've got another round of chickens. So we'll go out and take a look at them. Show you we're going to feed a little bit tonight. We're going to give them a little bit of a light feeding. And then we'll pull the feed off of them. You really want to pull your feed off about 12 hours or so before you process. So we'll get that off tonight before we go to bed. And then in the morning we'll be ready to go out, catch birds, and do the processing piece. But for right now, let's work on getting the room ready and get everything set up. So hang around with us for a little while. I do believe the scalder is full. And those guys brought this plucker back cleaner than it was when it went. I believe we got the scalder plenty full. Do you want to take a swim? Should we get a little of it out? All right, quick reminder of what we got going on outside. We got our board with our kill cones set up over here. And then once the killing process is done, birds will come over here, they'll go in the scalder, then they go in the plucker, and then they go from the plucker over into a cold dunk tank, half in, half out of the building, filled with ice water. Got the insulation panels up. I think we're probably gonna need them tomorrow. We're gonna run the air conditioner inside. So we got the building somewhat insulated and ready for folks that are going to be inside tomorrow. So back in here, we got our evisceration sinks. So once the birds come in the tank here, evisceration sinks, guys will pick them up, do the evisceration, then they'll drop over here into another ice bath, and then they'll go from there to over here for cut-ups, and then we'll package them, vacuum seal them, weigh them. All that stuff will be moved over here tomorrow, and we'll get them documented in the cooler. So I think we're about ready. Spend a little time in the morning washing everything, getting everything ready. So I think we're in good shape. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put just a light feed on these birds tonight. With it being summertime and it being so hot, we've avoided feeding them during the day, just so that they don't get super hot, because when they eat, their metabolism goes up. So we're just going to give them a real light feeding tonight. We'll come back out after a while before we go to bed, pull the feed off, and then they'll be ready for processing first thing in the morning. Okay. Just right. So, I want to talk just a little bit about some changes I think we're going to be making to our YouTube channel and what we're doing here. Up until now, I've tried to do a lot of how-to kinds of things. How to move pigs, how to process chickens, how to do daily chores, some of that kind of stuff. A little bit of it's been some vlogging, you know, kind of a day in the life of, or just documentation of what we do here. And I'm going to transition over and start doing more of that, because frankly, the how-to stuff, I'm just not that smart to keep coming up with, you know, an endless supply of that kind of thing, because frankly, you've done and got about all I've got. I mean, I feel like I'm out. But we want to document more of who we are, what happens on our farm, and just the day-to-day stuff of what goes on here. We know there's a lot of folks out there that, you know, they kind of live vicariously through some of these channels on YouTube, and enjoy seeing folks that are, you know, outdoors and farming and doing that kind of stuff, because they may, you know, they may not physically be able to. They may be in an apartment complex or a neighborhood and they can't do that kind of thing. And so they enjoy watching folks do it. So we're going to transition over and do a little bit more of that, more of a documentation kind of thing than a how-to style. Quite frankly, I've got some very, very personal reasons why I want to do the documentation of you know, who I am and what I do, and kind of, you know, my life. So we're gonna start doing a little bit more of that and sharing that with you. Leave me a comment down below if you think I've been smoking way too much crack, and if I'm way off base on doing that kind of thing. So, but that's just to let you know, we're going to start doing more of that. Hope you follow along. We've got, you know, almost 1,000 subscribers now. I never dreamed I would get to, you know, the place that we are now with, you know, 900, right at 900 subscribers. So, very humbled by all y'all, and the fact that you watch and you tune in and you leave me comments. And, you know, I've got some regular folks that leave comments, and just really enjoy hearing from those folks. So, really appreciate that. So, but anyway, that's our setup on meat chickens, getting ready to process meat chickens. We're going to do them in the morning. We're going to go out, catch birds, bring them down. We'll do the whole meat processing deal tomorrow, and get those guys in the freezer and have them ready for farmers markets coming up here for the next few months. And but anyway, as I always say, you know, I appreciate y'all watching. I'm going to post a link to a couple other videos over here, some stuff we got going on. That subscribe button's going to pop up there in the center of the screen. If you've not subscribed, please do that. Follow along with us. It really helps the channel out. Hugely encouraging to me to keep doing these videos. So anyway, appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.